Good morning, we are back in Disneyland in Anaheim, California. We're walking through downtown Disney right now. It is just after 7. We got a line, okay, back up just a second. Hello.
Hi.
We are bringing you with us for today for our just first day of being in Disneyland and exploring both Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure. We are currently walking through downtown Disney on our way to the Esplanade, where Disneyland Park should open up in about 8 minutes for early entry for resort guests. We stayed in the Disneyland Hotel DVC Tower tonight. That was a great experience. Here is that room and what we thought about it.
Alright, so we have arrived at the Disneyland Hotel and we are in the villas at Disneyland tonight. It's very late. We are very tired, so I apologize for my tired eyes. But this is really cute. This is the new tower and we have a Tiana themed room. So the light above the bed is very bright but cute. There's like lily pads in the bathroom. Whenever you first come in here, and it's like green tones, greens and blues, like very Bayou-esque. Really adorable. All right, so there is a bed and then a Murphy bed as well, and then some nice storage, a little like kitchenette area, and then behind the TV there's like this I don't know, mural. It's like tiles that are like etched, and so there's like lily pads and Tiana's crown, and it's very, very cute. So and then there's this very bright light above the bed. However, it does turn off, so no worries. We will be able to sleep for sure.
I don't know what's going on at World of Disney this morning, but it is not open yet, and there is a very long line down the entire thing.
So we are headed over to Disneyland Park because our goal is to get a lightning lane for the Holiday Haunted Mansion, and then we're gonna go get a breakfast chimichanga.
We have made it inside Disneyland Park. It wasn't too awful bad. Pretty long lines out in the Esplanade, but we got in at about 12-15 minutes, something like that. It is early entry here. It is 7:36 a.m. and they open at 7:30, and it is pretty busy here.
We went straight for Haunted Mansion Holiday,
yes,
and we got it for 8:05. So
okay.
I think we're gonna go grab our chimichanga, eat that, and then head over to Haunted Mansion.
We just went through the early entry portal back here. You just show your room key. So we stayed in the DVC Tower at the Disneyland Hotel last night, so we got an early entry. Everybody waiting out here in front of Sleeping Beauty Castle is not on the early entry. So we don't want to go to Tomorrowland. Let's go that way. Yeah. They have released the hordes. They did make an announcement that said, please walk. It kind of worked. It kind of worked. Okay, everybody else is going to Galaxy's Edge, which we don't care about because we see it all the time in Disneyland. We want that breakfast chimichanga.
For rope dropping chimichangas.
That's right. Right next to the Mark Twain riverboat is Ship to Shore, which is the lovely stand that does the breakfast chimichanga, which does sell out every day, usually by 9 a.m. So we were the first ones in line.
Okay, so we rope dropped the chimichangas. These are the breakfast chimichangas. They're at the Ship to Shore Marketplace, which is over here by the Mark Twain riverboat in Frontierland. And we're all up against the rope, and everybody else ran past us to go to all the rides and everything. And I was the first in line for the chimichanga.
Oh man, look at all that potatoes and egg and cheese and sausage. Oh man, oh man. Salsa verde in there. Okay, chimichanga amazing, totally worth rope dropping that thing. Best decision of the trip so far. We are on our way over to Haunted Mansion to use our multi-pass, our lightning lane, but past the 5-minute standby time for Pirates of the Caribbean, so we decided we needed to ride this first. So we're gonna hit Pirates, and then we'll head to Haunted Mansion, get a little holiday action.
The gentlemen want the rum, don't ya, boys?
So there are quite a few sister rides from Disney World and Disneyland that are better in Disneyland, at least in our opinion. Pirates is one of them, so that's one of our favorites. We just like it better here than in Orlando. And if it is a 5-minute wait time, you have to go in. That was amazing. We walked right in, walked right onto a boat. So the line is definitely longer now, but it's still a pretty short wait. But it is right next to Haunted Mansion, pretty close. Anyway, I see Haunted Mansion right there. That's where our lightning lane is. This is what we've been waiting for ever since we found out that we were coming back out to Disneyland, was this holiday overlay. A holiday overlay where they take Haunted Mansion offline and just put all kinds of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff on top of it is amazing. And it is, with the overlay, my favorite ride in any Disney park that we've been to.
100%.
You ready?
Yes.
Let's do this.
Was the nightmare before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was peaceful, not even a mouse.
On the 9th day of Christmas, my ghoul love gave to me 9 magic crystals that sparkled like horse.
I told you they were like my Christmas. Fruitcake, anyone? Ho, ho, ho!
That was fantastic.
So good.
Favorite ride by far. Sun's starting to come out. Oh man, it's a lovely day here. It is 60 degrees right now. We had 3 main must-dos for Disneyland Park for today. One was the breakfast chimichanga, check. One was Haunted Mansion Holiday. Check. And the last one is Walt Disney A Magical Life, which is in the Main Street Theater.
They say that Hollywood is a town built on dreams, and one of its greatest dreamers was Walt Disney. His life was filled with both exhilarating success and heartbreaking setbacks. but he never gave up.
He popped out of my mind onto a drawing pad on a train ride from Manhattan to Hollywood at a time when the business fortunes of my brother Roy and myself were at lowest ebb and disaster seemed right around the corner.
But it all started from a daddy with 2 daughters wondering where he could take them, where he could have a little fun with them too. And my greatest reward, I think, is that I've been able to build this wonderful organization, and also to have the public appreciate and accept what I've done all these years. That is a great reward. But I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing. It was all started by a mountain.
That was really cute. It was a lot of video, but there was audio from Walt, and then Bob Iger also voiced some of it. And then at the end, of course, the curtain raised and the animatronic was there, and he was fantastic. And that's the part I got a little weepy, but such a good show. Definitely worth a watch while you're here.
So it is time for our Big Thunder Mountain Railroad Lightning Lane, but the Finding Nemo submarines were only 5-minute wait, so we decided to run over here real quick because this is one of the rides that we do not have at Disney World, and it's pretty amazing.
I'm so excited. We're on the Finding Nemo submarine voyage. This ride is so cute.
Right rudder, 20 degrees. Set course directly over the Lost Sea.
Welcome to the EAC, Minnie Marlin! This is
Alright, that was super cute. Love that ride. Amazing. Up next is our lightning lane for Big Thunder Mountain.
We came to Big Thunder Mountain. We are using our lightning lane for this one, and then we have reservations at Din Tai Fung for lunch.
Dynamite sequence, phenomenal. This is so much better than Disney World.
So good.
So good. That is gonna pretty much do it for Disneyland.
For
today. Today. We will be back in the next couple days, but for this video, that's probably gonna do it for Disneyland. We are actually going to go do a dining review at Din Tai Fung here in downtown Disney in just a minute. Very excited about that, but that's not gonna be on this video, so check out that dining review. And then after that, we're going to Disney California Adventure this afternoon.
And then tonight, we head over to do the Paint the Night parade, so we have a little viewing for that. But yeah, that's gonna be the rest of our time here is basically conference.
We're gonna go meet up with our friends, say goodbye, head to Din Tai Fung, do that dining review, and then head into DCA. We're about to make our first lightning lane for DCA, which I love the fact that multi-pass here is so easy with just going back and forth across that esplanade. We have made it to DCA, back to the parks today. We went to Din Tai Fung for that dining review, which was incredible.
Definitely watch that.
Probably the best meal I've had on Disneyland property. Fantastic, really good. Check out that dining review. From here, so it's around 2 p.m., we are headed to our first lightning lane, which is Mission Breakout, Guardians of the Galaxy. Absolutely love that ride. And then after that, we have another lightning lane for Mike and Sully's, which is not gonna be around that much longer, so we definitely wanted to check that one out. And then we'll see what we can do after that. This is not gonna be a super long evening in DCA because we have to be back at Disneyland Hotel to check into our conference, because that all kicks off here in about 3.5 hours. So we're not gonna have a ton of time here, but I am looking forward to spending the afternoon for at least the next 3 hours in DCA and figure out what we can do.
The one thing we're not gonna do is eat anything, because I am still full.
Oh, I'm so full from lunch. However, I wouldn't mind a beverage. They've got some pretty good drinks here. Hollywood Lounge, that might be that might definitely be on the agenda once we get a couple of rides done.
We came into Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. Love, love, love this attraction. So excited.
That one is super fun. Cannot record on that ride, but fantastic. Love it every time. Feels like there are more like drops than the Tower of Terror in Orlando. Anyway, Mike and Sully's is next, and maybe a beverage at Hollywood Lounge.
Right, if you're looking to plan your next magical vacation, whether it's the streets of Disneyland or any other Disney destination, Universal, cruise lines, or an all-inclusive resorts, we plan it all. So please reach out to us over at Fantastical Vacations.
So the Hollywood Lounge back here, one of our favorite little lounges in Disneyland DCA area. They're still stuck on the Halloween beverages though, so we're gonna skip the cocktails here, and I think we're going to Pim's for a drink there.
We came into Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully to the rescue because it's leaving soon, so we have to hit this while we're here because it probably won't be here the next time we come back. Such a cute ride, I'm so excited.
Child throws me with its telepathic control. I am like chicken. I thought were not my own.
Kitty's gotta go now. Sleep tight.
1, 2, 3. It looks like you're all present and accounted for, except you, sir. I can't account for you at all.
That is such a cute ride.
cute.
I'm so sad it's going away.
So sad.
All right, we are headed over to Disneyland. We have got one more lightning lane to use on Indiana Jones prior to heading to the Disneyland Resort before work starts.
So we have a few minutes before our Indiana Jones lightning lane, and what better way to spend that time than going through the Adventureland Treehouse, which we have not done. It was under construction the last time we were here, so we're gonna go check it out.
It's a bit of a hike up here, but it is cool.
CrossFit workout.
All right, this is a fun one, but it's time to go scan in for Indiana Jones. So let's go do this last ride of the day. I really love the queue for this ride. I mean, you literally feel like you're in the jungles of South America. This is fantastic. That's a fun one. I love Indiana Jones. I'm excited that it's coming to Animal Kingdom. Same ride system as Dinosaur. It is intense as far as like holding a big camera. So I'm not sure that any of that came through as far as the footage, because it was just like, you don't have any time to like focus on anything. It's like move, boom, 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 boom. Anyway, it's a great ride though.
Such a good ride.
And it broke down for a minute in the middle of it, which Indiana Jones is pretty much known to do. But it's fine. It continued on after it broke down for a minute and they reset. So yeah.
So that was Patrick Bagora's house. It is from the Golden Book, The Little Man of Disneyland. Apparently there's a little snippet of him and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway as well. I don't know if it's on both coasts or just here, but super cute. Love it so much. It is right outside of Indiana Jones. It's at a tree where a lot of people like kind of sit by it, so you have to kind of look out for it. But I love that he had his little Halloween decorations out too. Happy 70th birthday, Disneyland.
Yeah.
You still look amazing.
Fantastic day in both Disneyland and Disney California Adventure and Downtown Disney for that matter.
Yes.
It's been amazing. We've got a ton done. And now we get to go do a conference for the next 2.5 days.
Which is gonna be so fun.
So fun.
We're looking forward to it. So, if you are liking these videos, please hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss the next one.
We will see you on the next video.